Palestinians brace for more violence as Israel expands its offensive on the West Bank. This is from Qassam Muadi. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. January 28th, so a couple weeks old, guys, but I thought it was a good article to share. Definitely check out Mondo Weiss in this article. The Israeli army is launching offensives in the northern West Bank as Israeli politicians, emboldened by Trump, seek to realize their dreams of annexation. Israel continued its offensive in the occupied West Bank for the seventh day in a row Tuesday, concentrating on the northern city of Jenin and continuing to expand to other areas. As part of that same offensive, Israeli forces continue to impose checkpoints and barriers across the West Bank, cutting off Palestinian communities from one another and preventing Palestinians from moving freely in the territory. So, Jenin under attack. Israeli forces continue to raid the refugee camp in the city, demolishing and detonating several homes, forcing residents to leave the camp. Also expanded in nearby towns. West of Jenin, an Israeli airstrike targeted a car and killed 2 Palestinian men. A 2-year-old girl was killed by Israeli fire inside her family's house during a ground raid on the town. Guys, just recently, a select few of us have been screaming how Israel, they did the Hannibal Directive, which they've been doing for years. They'll kill their own if the ends justify the means, and that's what they did. Yoav Gallant, I think he's like the prime minister or ex-prime minister, he admitted it from his own mouth, guys, and we have been screaming that since October 2023. So, Hamas only attacked military targets that day, guys. Israel killed many of their own. So, this article goes on, guys. The occupation forces demolished several houses on its outer edge, especially in the eastern part, and the families who left either rented apartments in the city or went to stay over with relatives, but some have nowhere to go. I'm drinking a decaf coffee. Sometimes I like chugging a an energy drink, but I can't do that anymore, man. Let's see. Yeah. The United Nations Agency for the Relief on Palestinian Refugees, UNRWA, said it has been unable to deliver its services in the camp. There's a couple of paragraphs. Man, I wish I could highlight them, but I screwed it up, guys. My bad. But I'm just saying, guys, okay, there was like a ceasefire, right? Bullshit. Bullshit. Don't believe it for a second. So, they destroyed a courthouse. The offensive seems to be only expanding with no end in sight. This is by... My bad, I didn't get the guy's name. Nuhad Shawish, the head of the Popular Services Committee in Nur Shams. He interviewed with Mondo Weiss. Since the ceasefire, okay, this is what I wanted to read. Draconian closures and preventing freedom of movement. Since the ceasefire took hold in Gaza, Israeli forces have continued to impose severe and arbitrary closures across the West Bank, erecting new checkpoints and barriers and a dramatic increase of restrictions on the movement of Palestinians in the territory. As a result, Palestinians have been avoiding movement outside of their towns or governorates unless absolutely necessary to avoid getting stuck at checkpoints for hours. On Sunday, Israeli forces closed checkpoints and iron gates recently installed around Ramallah for most of the day, preventing many Palestinians from reaching work. Movement has become extremely difficult and risky, not only because of closures, but because the occupation soldiers have become more aggressive and might arrest or harass us for no reason at checkpoints. A resident of Deir Jarir, east of Ramallah, told Mondo Rice. And there's one more paragraph. Sorry, I always do that. 2 weeks ago, on the first day of the ceasefire, Palestinians who were leaving Ramallah in the afternoon to travel north to Nablus reported that the journey took them several hours due to arbitrary checkpoint closures by Israeli forces. The car ride from Ramallah to Nablus usually takes only 1 hour. On the same day, a 45-year-old Palestinian woman died of a heart attack at an Israeli checkpoint northeast of Hebron while she was trying to reach the hospital. So, Israeli far-right politicians have been pushing for a wholesale offensive in the West Bank since before October 7th, 2023. Bezalel Smotrich called for Jenin. This is Israel's finance minister and co-minister in Israel's war ministry. He called for Jenin and Nablus to look like Jabalia, referencing the Palestinian city and refugee camp that was leveled in the northern Gaza Strip after an ethnic cleansing campaign by the Israeli army in late 2024. He voted against the ceasefire deal, and yeah, dude, these guys, these Zionist guys, they are not letting up, man. Not letting up. In late 2024, Israel confiscated 24,000 dunams of land, 20,000 of which are in northern Jordan Valley. The largest such land grab in 30 years. Damn. So, and the last paragraph, this is the last one I read. As the ceasefire in Gaza progresses, with the possibility of continuing after the end of its first phase, the West Bank braces for more difficult days. Israeli far-right politicians are unsatisfied with the result of 15 months of genocide in Gaza, feeling emboldened by the complete support from the Trump admin. What's up, Mike? Feeling emboldened by the complete support from the Trump administration to realize their maximalist ambitions in the West Bank. So that's all I want to read on that article there. Check out Mondoweiss, guys. This is from January 28th. From Anti-War by Connor Freeman, State Department plans new $7 billion arms sale to Israel. This comes as President Trump talks up an ethnic cleansing plan for the Gaza Strip. The State Department has formally notified Congress. This is from February 8th, by the way, 4 days ago. A massive arms sale to Israel worth over $7 billion, including thousands of missiles and bombs, guys. This follows Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's visit to Washington, D.C., and Donald Trump's announcement that the U.S. will own Gaza after it is ethnically cleansed. So, two separate sales, guys. Almost $7 billion. The first sale includes 2,800 500-pound bombs, 166 small diameter bombs, thousands of guidance kits, fuses, bomb components, other equipment. But I just showed you a video, guys, of what a 500-pound bomb does. A fragile ceasefire in Gaza is still holding, despite the IDF killing dozens of Palestinians in Gaza since it was implemented and amid hostage exchanges on both sides. So this goes on, guys. Trump's gonna go full throttle, guys. So, and I don't want to hear how Trump is gonna be worse on this. The Democrats helped Israel start this. Every month it's been getting worse. So don't tell me that, oh, well, you should have voted for Harris because she won't be as bad as Trump. Why would you vote for the person that's like started and is doing it? Like, what? Like, stop this. How Trump is worse, man. Democrats and Republicans are the same. One corporate party, guys. They are there to serve the 1%. Screw the working class over. Government hates us, man. Biden, Trump, same person. Harris, Trump, same person. Because you know why? They think poor people are scum. They think the working class is scum. They're there to serve the Fortune 500 guys. And I don't know if you guys are Trump voters watching this or liberals, and you're like, what? They're not the same. You're crazy. Yes, dude. They hate you. They hate me. And they work together, guys. Harris and Biden are probably high-fiving Trump behind closed doors, man. There was a photo of Obama shaking Trump's hand and laughing, sitting together. It's all going to plan, guys. So, um, yeah, we do not support the two-party system on this channel, guys. The two-party duopoly is an illusion. So the goal on this channel is to, you know, really, we got to stop fighting with each other. These politicians are all liars, and quit saying like blue teams, my team's better than your team, my Dems are better than Republicans. Republicans are worse. Stop. Cut the shit, man. Cut the shit. Okay, so check it out, guys. I actually had one more. I have one more news article, guys. So, okay, about let's see, when was it? October 22nd. So about 3 months ago, guys, I did a news article. Read Goodyear police officer. A motorcyclist was cruising through an intersection, and a police car smashed into him. And someone had dash cam footage saying that the cop did not have his excuse me, he didn't have his lights on, he didn't have a siren on. 3 months later, guess what, guys? The cops are investigating themselves. What the fuck happened? What do you think happened? Goodyear police officer in deadly motorcycle crash cleared of wrongdoing. The Maricopa County Sheriff's Office found the actions of Goodyear police did not demonstrate any negligence, guys. 3 month long investigation. Cops are liars, guys. I just wanted to share this with you because this is really sad. I hope that Jacob Vela, who passed away, who was hit and killed on October 22nd, I hope their family finds a way to work around this. After the police reviewed Arizona laws, they say no violations occurred. They claim he failed to yield to a Goodyear police cruiser, which had entered the intersection with its lights and sirens activated. I call BS, guys. I don't believe it. And not only did the sheriff's office find that the officer behind the wheel did not demonstrate negligence, they also found that the officer followed all of Goodyear police's policies, procedures, and training standards. But you know what's funny in that statement, guys? Where are they? This is the a concerned citizen provided dash cam. Where are they talking about the dash cam? Did he have his lights on? What about sirens? I don't see them saying confirmed. Yeah, he had his siren and lights on. So they're gonna explore. The family's gonna still explore legal actions, guys. Heart goes out to the fam. I hope you guys, you guys lower it up and you're gonna get after him. So, guys, defund, abolish the police. I'm pretty extreme, just abolish it, but I might seem like a wacko to like, oh, you're living in a utopia, man. You're not gonna abolish the police. Well, that's what needs to happen. Absolutely defund, and that's not even gonna happen, guys. Freaking like 80 cop cities. I think that's the number we're at. And under Biden, Harris, two of the most pro-cop candidates, presidents, VPs in history, guys. They do not care about police brutality. Now that is Donald Trump. Just because I trash Democrats doesn't mean I'm a Trumper, okay? So, that's one of many things that I, as a voter, a concerned tax-paying citizen in the U.S., I want to defund and abolish the police. You guys that are saying Black Lives Matter and, oh yeah, I want to defund the police, but you fall right in line and vote for Biden Harris. Y'all are tripping, guys. Y'all are tripping. You can't have Black Lives Matter in your bio if you voted for Biden Harris. I do not want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. They are okay with the expanding the police state.